All right, so let's keep it real, or as real as we choose to on any given day. Curly, straight, braided, twisted, or locked. Black women are known for rocking bold, expressive, natural hairstyles. It's very versatile, our hair. There are some fabulous BNC employees here who said, sure, take my picture, take the footage. Yes, girl, all of that. I could use a pop of color. St. Clair Detrick-Jules, an award-winning filmmaker, photographer, author, activist, showcases and celebrates Black women embracing their crowns in her new photo book called My Beautiful Black Hair, 101 Natural Hair Stories from the Sisterhood. I love this. And I love the cover too. It's just fantastic. It empowers us. She joins us from DC, St. Clair. Thanks for starting your day with us. Been excited for this one. I'm going to go ahead and remove this right now so that, no, I'm not really going to. I will one day. That does. Listen, I got plenty under here, but then, there's just different things we got to do to it. But I think we should all be inspired by what you've done here. But I want to know what made you say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for having me on here. I'm so honored to be here. So the inspiration behind my book is actually my little sister who, when she was just 4 years old, came home from school crying because her majority white classmates had been bullying her into hating her afro, hating her natural hair. And that was really heartbreaking for me, to see my little sister be self-conscious from such a young age. And it brought back memories from my childhood as well, feeling self-conscious about my curls. And so I decided that I wanted to take matters into my own hands and show my little sister that her crown, that her afro is beautiful and worthy of love.
Yeah, why not flip the script? I mean, we've all been there. I remember a white girl saying, well, why doesn't black hair grow? Which was a stunningly ignorant statement, but it's what they believe because they don't understand so many. I shouldn't, say everyone's the same about what our hair can do, the versatility, the strength of it. What did you discover about the historical context of natural hair, what it means in our culture?
I learned that our hair is really, in a way, a historical artifact. If we go back to our ancestors back in Africa, right, pre-colonization, hairstyles could oftentimes take days to complete, and they signified all of these different identity markers like marital status, age, gender, all of these different things, right? And it was really a communal activity oftentimes, where the community would get together and do hair. And some of those hair traditions, it's interesting actually thinking about my own childhood and seeing what sorts of traditions seem to have been passed down. Even in my own community, there would be days where the little kids on the block would all go outside and their moms would all braid their hair together, right? Things like that. And so I really love that community aspect of hair has been passed down, or that it's something that we are reclaiming, because I think that our hair really is something that can tie us to our ancestors.
Yeah, it's a very communal thing for us, and it can be that thing that bonds us and that thing that sometimes tears us apart. Black women, we do have that unique hair journey. Some of it includes the big chop, going natural. I did that probably, maybe 10, 15 years ago. Why is the decision such a big deal? Is it about the pressures that society puts on us, or is it internalized?
I think it's both. I think that we oftentimes internalize the pressure that society puts on us. So out of the women who I talked to in the book, a lot of them felt nervous about going natural, doing the big chop and transitioning, because they were worried about the reactions from their own family members sometimes, right? Sometimes it was their own parents or grandparents who were judgmental about their decisions to go natural. Sometimes they were afraid of losing their jobs or of not being considered for various employment opportunities with natural hair. There were some women who, when they were in school, were punished for wearing their natural hair, for wearing their curls. And then I think that we do also internalize these Eurocentric beauty standards, so that even when society isn't explicitly telling us that we can't go natural or that we can't, wear our curls proudly, we have internalized this idea that straight hair is better, and then we put that pressure upon ourselves, I think, sometimes.
It feels like, and maybe it's just anecdotal, that we're becoming more confident in presenting, including, in corporate America. Rihanna's fashion show, though, I do want to talk to you about that. You had some things to say. The lingerie line, very successful. But she included white models wearing braids, and you took issue with that. And I believe the quote was, we've been making some headway educating non-Black women about how deep our connections are to our hair. Yet here comes the producers willfully ignoring all the easily accessible information online explaining what cultural appropriation is, why it's harmful. Not alone, the Kardashians have been called out about this, but I want you to elaborate. Why was this a point of contention?
Yeah, so I mean, first of all, I love Rihanna. I think she's amazing, and I tried to be clear that I was talking about the producers of the fashion show, who I'm sure have the final decision on all of that stuff, because I really love Rihanna. I think she's amazing. But I do take issue with the white models, or non-Black models in her fashion show wearing braids, because for so long, and still today, Black women are discriminated against for wearing those same hairstyles. They are passed over for employment opportunities, for educational opportunities, just in general, right? Black women are called derogatory names for wearing braids, and especially those style of cornrow braids that were worn by non-Black models at the fashion show. And I think that until the day comes when Black women can wear those same hairstyles and not be discriminated against, not be seen as less beautiful, I don't think that that's something that should be appropriated, if that makes sense. And I think that our hair also...
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. It does. And I think you eloquently, I think it should be called out every single time until more people get it. Those famous tennis sisters early in their career were dogged for the braids and the beads that accompanied them, which was just ridiculous then and now. You talk about the Crown Act in your book. It is the first legislation in our country's history to make it illegal for Black women to be discriminated against for wearing their natural hairstyles. Is this progress? Because some people laugh at this and think it's about what is aesthetic or cosmetic. It's not.
Yeah, I think that the Crown Act, I think people who laugh at the Crown Act don't understand the depths of our hair history and don't understand what it means to us as Black women, because as I've been saying, Black women are passed over for so many different opportunities. They're discriminated against. Just last week, I had the opportunity to talk to the father of a little girl whose hair was cut off, right? A biracial girl whose hair was cut off at school, right? So we're seeing these clear examples of discrimination. And the Crown Act is so important because basically it says, okay, after over 400 years of Black people being in this country, you now have the right to wear your natural hair without fear of discrimination. And that is so crucial, I think, just being able to wear our natural hair. And it's also a little bit silly, I think, that we need a law in place to tell us that we don't need to change ourselves,
But it's the power. We get such power, good, bad, self-esteem, all of it, it seems, from the roots out. Real quick, because we only have a few seconds left, where can we get a copy of your book? Because I got to get one. I want you to sign it too, I think.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. Thank you. Yeah, so you can go to your local bookstore and pick up a copy. It's also on Amazon. It's on the Chronicle Books website. You can also go to my website, which is stclairdetrick-jules.com, and I have all of the links right there.
St. Clair Detrick-Jules, I think you're beautiful. I think what you're doing is necessary and empowering. And I want to thank you on behalf of all the little girls out there and the women still struggling today. Thank you for starting your day with us. I hope you'll be back.